Good morning, guys. Wow, look at my hair. Literally so greasy because I have like hair perfume and I have hair product on because I was shooting the entire week. So I'm gonna wash it today. And last night was such a difficult night for Abby because she's teething. Like I think this upper teeth is breaking through. Like, and Abby doesn't cry. Like if something is really bothering her, she'll cry. Otherwise, she'll be chill. She'll take it. She'll be dull, but she won't like annoy you with her cries. Babe, I cannot tell you. Yesterday, she was so much in pain. Like my heart was going out. She tried to sleep, but she had like a few mosquito bites. I have never been bitten in this house, to be very honest. I don't know why mosquitoes are attracted to babies. And she's been just like scratching her arm. Her nose was leaking because of her teeth. Like she was getting all these like runny nose, no fever, anything, just runny nose. And her tooth, yesterday she woke up at 12, then she woke up at 4 to 5. She was so annoyed and like irritated, and I was just like, how do I comfort her? I was just walking her around the living room for an hour, so I was like up pretty much in the morning, and I knew this was going to be a tough morning. Like I know when they teeth it's going to be tough. These two teeth were not a problem at all. It just came, we didn't even know when it came, so this now is a problem. And yeah, she just slept then after the calpol, and I'm so glad she slept because poor baby has been in like a lot of pain. I've been contemplating going mahogany again, and once I go mahogany, that's it. I cannot go blonde again for a very, very long time because it's a very heavy treatment on the hair. You have to reverse the blonde and bleach and go back to a very dark tone. Blonde as in, honey tones. I don't know if I'm done being blonde, but I think I've had this color for so long that I think I want to go a little dark. I don't know, man. I'm going to think over it and sleep over it first. Say hello. Show them your teeth. What I've been doing lately is kind of like fasting in the night. Intermittent sometimes, but I don't do 16 hours. Sometimes I'll do 16 hours. Sometimes my last meal will be at like 5. I'll have just a snack and I'll be full. Because I go to bed really early. Whenever Abby sleeps, I just go to sleep. I don't eat a full meal. I just eat when I'm hungry. I think we are conditioned to eat every time because it's just like breakfast, lunch, dinner, khana hi hai. I don't think when you're not hungry, don't eat. If you're hungry, eat, Because your relationship with food can really start to affect you when you're losing weight or trying to lose weight. And I'm not trying to lose weight per se. I think I'm like skinny, like I'm thin. But I'm definitely trying to lose my mama tummy, and it's gone down significantly. When I look into the mirror, I'm just like, whoa, and it's taken 10 months, dude. It's gonna take one more year for me to actually reach where I want to reach. I'm not even started putting in that much effort yet. That's how relaxed you need to be. I've just been eating what I want to eat, like ghar ka khana. I've not been doing, yes, I did switch to meat. I'm eating fish and prawn. I'm taking this milk made, this condensed milk. And I used to put like 2 full spoons and like stuff like that, but now I only do 1 spoon. This is like a Vietnamese cold brew kind of situation. The Vietnamese or Spanish lattes in Dubai. This is how they make it. They put condensed milk and then they put a shot of espresso, which is what I've been doing for like a year now. More than a year now, actually. It just gives you that really nice sweet taste, and I love that sweet taste. Look, I'm not afraid of my sweets and sugars. The thing is, everything's in moderation for me. I'm not like going out and eating a full cake or a half cake, and I'm not that person. But if you're the kind of person, you want to make sure you're controlling your sugar intake, you're controlling your carb intake. It literally is about portion control. It's about how much you're eating in the day, and it's about what the heck you're eating. And I have a good relationship with food now. Initially, like when I was postpartum, 6-7 months, and I used to look at my body and be like, why is it not flat? Why do I have a mama tummy? I'm like, fuck, I just produced a baby. Like my stomach, I saw my pregnant like belly video, and my stomach was like here, and I'm like, for it to shrink down even so much, our bodies are amazing. Our bodies are wonderful for doing whatever the heck it's done. So I'm starting to appreciate that now and being like, dude, forget it. I'm just going to relax. And the minute you let go of the thing you're trying to chase, you are just going to achieve it faster because you don't have any attachment to the outcome. So all you got to do is let it go. I just let it go. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'll heal when I want to heal. I'm just going to diligently and consistently go to the gym, which is my regular thing. 3 times a week, I make it a point to go to the gym. And I just make sure that I'm not eating crap, which I don't like to eat crap in the first place. So my pizza intake and all of that has gone down significantly. Pepsi, to I stopped having Coke and stuff. I'm telling you, water is 0 calories. It's your best beverage. Just drink water. Every time you get, instead of taking a sugary drink or a mocktail, just drink water, and it's going to help you significantly. Now, everyone's journey is different in their weight loss and postpartum and all. Everyone's journey is different. Your body will heal in 2 years, mine will heal in 1 year. It really depends on how you took care of yourself before. If you're a gym going girl or if you're a movement girl, as long as you walk or move, that's all you basically need. And yeah, just eat ghar ka khana. So I've been fasting intermittently, so I'll eat like at 8 and then at 8 in the night, and then my next meal will be at like 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning. So that whole fasting that's happening is actually fantastic for the body, and I've seen changes, bro. Like, I've literally seen changes. Like, my stomach has reduced and all my pants are becoming loose, which is a great sign for me. It feels good when you're doing something and it just shows results, and it's so easy for me. It's so easy to do intermittent. It's like, just eat like the best meal you can at whatever time and try 12 to 15 hours from then. Don't eat anything. It's very simple. I'm not a post-snacking kind of girl, like post-meal snacking kind of girl. Like, I don't need anything to snack on in the night and stuff. I never had that habit, so it's easier for me. But if you have a post-meal snacking habit, it's going to be very difficult to cut off. But keep the goal in mind, dude. Keep the intention of, hey, you know what? My goal is to eventually, cut down and lose weight. And so for that, I need to do this. You can't expect to lose weight, look a certain way, blame everybody else, envy everybody else, and hate your body if you're not doing the things required to achieve that goal. You can't be sitting on your couch and watching Netflix series instead of going to the gym. There are some things you have to do to achieve a certain outcome, and if you're not doing, stop complaining about it. Because now there are so many things I complain about, and I'm just like, then just fix it, Miles. Like, but in this specific way, I've seen that like bodies and like losing weight has been a big concern for a lot of people, and especially moms. And they're like, how are you doing it, and what are you doing? And I'm literally like, dude, move your body. If you have the resources, if you can get someone to look after your baby, take 20-minute workouts therapy online, 20-minute workouts. Instead of watching that episode when your baby's sleeping, instead of eating something, just go to the gym or take a walk downstairs. Take the pram and take your baby for a 20-minute walk. If you really want to achieve a certain, like, if you want to get that body, you want to shed the weight, you got to do certain things, you guys. You cannot just sit and blame the world that I want to lose my body, but I'm not losing my body. Are you working towards it? Are you doing certain things to achieve that goal? Please do the work, and it may take so much time. Listen, don't put pressure on your postpartum body, man, please. I put a lot of pressure initially. I'm like, what is this? Look at my stomach, look at my paunch, and I'm like, I feel so bad. I feel a little ashamed that I didn't give myself grace. And I know better, and I know how to forgive myself. And you give yourself 2 years, bro. You carried a life, 9 months. You can't even give it 1 year. Like, come on, So I've forgotten about it. You want to mix the condensed milk when the coffee is hot so that the condensed milk is completely melted. If you put it in cold coffee, it's going to be difficult to melt the condensed milk because it's so thick. I have such a bad throat. I'm going to regret this, but I need to work and I need this right now. And then I usually use the Urban Platter milk. It's the Barista Edition oat milk, which I've been loving. And I like oat milk over almond milk. Almond milk is better. But I love the creaminess and thickness of it. And right now I'm using the Alt Go oat milk. I like it. But I love the Barista one better from Urban Platter. But this is also nice. Barista approved. And then I got this from Urban Platter. I love Urban Platter. I've called for so much shit from them. I just love them. I think they have the best snacks and better snacks apart from Lay's chips. It's regular coconut milk, but it just looks so good. It says unsweetened, 18% fat, and it's just rich and delicious. So I'm like, yes. Coconut milk in my coffee before. And there you have a Starbucks drink at home without paying 17,000 rupees. What? I think if you put coconut milk in anything, what a South Indian thing to say. Put coconut milk in anything and your food is elevated. Curries, coffees, all the curries and coffees, all the C's of the world. This is delicious. You do not need to go to the freaking coffee store. I mean, you can for experience, but if you want like coffee, invest in a great coffee machine, dude. You'll literally never go to a coffee shop like every single day. It's, I think, waste of money. Invest in a good coffee machine. There are many available now. And just oat milk, and you can have coffee like every day. You can take it to work or college and add some coconut milk. This is so good. Oh my god. Hello, I am back from my gym. I try not to vlog the first thing in the morning, but sometimes I fail. Today I just went to the gym. I'm going to actually tone down my hair because my hair is really frizzy, you guys. Like, it is blonde. You know that blondness reaches a point where it looks brassy. That's where it is. So I'm going to use my purple shampoo. I'm just going to tone it down. Purple shampoo sort of cuts down the blondness and it's going to look much better and toned. And I'm just going to get in my protein shake. A lot of you ask me what protein shake I use. It's this by Cosmix. It is actually one of the best protein shakes I've tried. I've tried whey and all the other plant proteins and non-plant proteins, and it's just been horrible. I could never down it at all. But the Cosmix no nonsense plant protein is so good. This is in the shade. I'm such a beauty vlog. Look at me. This is in the shade. It's just so autopilot in my mind. This is, I think, the vanilla flavor. I don't know, it's not written here, but this 100% is, yeah, oh my god, it's in big bold. See, that's why I need my LASIK done. This is the real Kerala vanilla bean. It's so delicious. Like, I swear, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing. This is the first time got into protein powders. Like, this is the first time ever I've liked it and I've finished it. We're almost down to here. There's so much in the bag. Honestly, it's the best. So yeah, I will link it if you guys want to know. It's available on Amazon. And it is so good. It's so good. It's got 24 grams protein. I put like 1 scoop and I put banana, blueberry and almond milk and I mix it in and I have it as a smoothie instead of having it as in water and stuff. Like, no, I can't do that. So just make a delicious smoothie after your gym and have, that's just added protein for you. And ever since I've started like protein shakes, so having protein, like including more eggs in my diet, I've just been feeling more energy. I used to include a lot of carbs in my diet earlier, like just idli, dosa, rice, and so I always felt an energy crash all the time because carbs turns into glucose, which leads to a spike and then drops down really fast. And so you got to keep your protein intake up. If you're vegetarian, like this is plant-based, so that's good. It's like vanilla. I'm yet to try the other flavors, but I'm afraid because I like this so much. I'm such a creature of habit. So, hi everybody, what's up? Good morning. I am in my studio. Clearly, there's so much tech behind me, but it's a Sunday today and I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out with Abby. Abby slept well today. She woke up at 7 because yesterday she did so much masti, like so much masti. She's like fully blabbering, trying to stand up on her own, trying to take her first steps. Like, she's fully there, you know. She's just, all the time she gets a chance, she's like standing on her own, and it's really cool to see that. Really cool. I'm capturing all the moments, and every time she falls. And it's exciting, dude, to finally see her walk and just gain some independence. And I know it's gonna be even more difficult. A lot of parents tell me this is your best age where they don't know how to speak or like walk. Once they do, it's just like so overwhelming. Like, they're walking all over the place. It gets tougher. I try to baby proof as much as possible, and we'll see. We didn't have baby proofing back in the day, but we were okay. I luckily have help now, and it's been really easy. Not really, but it's been easy, dude. Like, any amount of help and hands on deck just really helps, you know. And it's just so much better for my sanity, for just keeping me intact, for my mom's health. All in all, just such a good option, getting help for your babies. Someone who can like genuinely just play with them all day and just take care of them. I think it's just a blessing to mothers. So yeah, I'm just like, there's like a couple of things running on my mind. I always wanna talk to you guys about it. There's just things I want to talk to you guys about. I'll just think of randomly in the night, and I was like, I need to tell you guys something because my vlog family is super close to me. Like, I love you guys. This is where I'm the most intimate, is on my vlog and not on my Instagram profile mostly. It's just this way, just like interacting with you. So yes, so I was going through some images and I found like, just like postpartum wise, I just wanted to see how small Abby was. I just go through all her baby pictures And before 6 months, it literally feels like time stands still and you're here for eternity and this is never gonna pass. After 6 months, when they start to get a little more independent, put their head up, sit down, it just feels like time's gonna go quicker. And it does. Because you're doing many things. You know, when you're just with a newborn, the baby's just like there. And all you gotta do is just stare at it and feed it and like just survive basically. It genuinely feels like, wow, she's gonna be a year now. And I was just feeling so nostalgic and just like, I was missing baby Abby. I was missing her so much. And I was just thinking, I hope I was there for her enough. I hope I loved her enough. And I keep seeing the pictures and I was always next to Abby. But you know, it's kind of like foggy sometimes. You kind of don't remember because you're just trying to survive in the first few months. And I just realized, and I look back at myself and I kind of feel like I wish I give myself more grace. I wish I was kinder to myself in a way. I gave myself more time. I don't think I gave myself time to heal properly. I was just going through so much, you know, like right after my birth, like I had a massive like infection. I had to go back into the operating theater and all of that. And it was just a lot in the first, like May, June, July was like a lot. And I was seeing that I got back to work in my second month of postpartum, like towards third month, like July end. I started posting stuff, started getting back to work. And I was like, why didn't I take that time to just be with baby and rest? Even though I was working from home, like I didn't leave the house. I just felt like so lost with my identity. Like that happens sometimes, they say, but I really going through my separation, feeling the loss of being a wife firstly, just gaining a new identity, being a mother and losing myself. It was just too much. I was trying to hold on to the thing that just makes me remember who I was, which was my work. So I think I just fell into my work, dude, so soon. And not a lot of work. I just started posting some few stories and all. And I just look back at it right now and I'm actually shocked that I actually worked at like third month of postpartum. And I actually went to the gym on the fourth month of postpartum. And I was like, why did I have to do that? Why was I in a rat race or chasing some like idealistic weight or like I have to lose this belly fat? And this is what I feel bad about. Now when I look back at it, I was like, oh Mars, like why didn't you just like rest and relax and you know, or just like be with your baby instead? But it's okay, like you know, literally nothing can be done about the past. What we have is now. And I can just I'm grateful for whatever I did. I did the best that I could given the information back in the day, given my energy levels back in the day. I just think I was holding on to someone and I was too afraid to let go of her. A girl that had a specific kind of body, a girl that who loved her work. I was so badly holding on to my past that I just got caught up in not like resting. And just going through the separation, going through that heartbreak, going through my postpartum, losing my identity, gaining a new person in my life, trying to be responsible for this entire whole being in my life, and just like a lot of sadness going through me. I was trying to like fill my life with a lot of things like workout and work and baby, and I don't know, something just told me to tell you guys and anyone who's pregnant right now or who's in postpartum and you're feeling missed out, you're feeling like, how are these influencers so thin and they've lost weight and how are they back to work and how are they doing it? We're exhausted. Okay, everybody who's in postpartum right now before 6 months and are working, they're exhausted. I'm telling you that it's just something they want to do and have to do, and I believe them and I understand them because I did the same thing. So if you are a working mom, just wait it out. And if you are someone who's getting paid maternity leave, lucky you. That's something artists don't get, like creators don't get paid maternity leave. If we don't work, we don't get paid. It's that simple. Just rest for the first 6 months or even first year, I would say. If you want to work, just do it for yourself. If you want to do something, do it because you want to do it, not because you want to show somebody that you're doing something. Just relax, mamas. Yeah, give yourself some time. Don't judge your body like, oh, my body has been amazing. Like now I can see how amazing my body has been. It's gone back to being who it was. And so what? Like literally my stomach was that big. I see my pregnant pictures and I'm like, that was a big belly, dude. And for me to be able to go back to gym at 4 months was incredible. Like I had the strength. It's not like I didn't have the strength, but you know, I should have rested, and you should rest. Rest. Do not work on your body. Do not chase some stupid weight. Do not diet. Do not like Stop seeking validation from others on how you look and screw it. Just be in your postpartum phase. Just reel it out, ride the wave, stay with your baby, play with your baby. If you don't have to go to work, lucky you. For the first few months, just be, just heal. Let your cesarean, your vag just heal. There's a lot going on mentally as well, and this is one advice I would give you guys, that don't rush into your life too soon, because it just is too much on the body, and there's too much pressure on the body after you've done something for 9 months and you've just emitted a being out of your body. You're expecting yourself to go back to your normal self. That is impossible. It should not even be something that should be possible, because this is just a new you, man. There's nothing you can do about it. Seeing my picture, I feel really, really sad for Mars that just went back to work on 3rd month, because she was trying to escape her past. She was trying to I was trying to escape some memories and trying to fill a void. So yeah, okay, please promise me to rest it out. There is nobody cares. Don't even bother about how you look, how you feel, just be with you and your baby. That's all that matters. And just heal, man, and come out after 6 months, 8 months. Take your time. Take your freaking time. Sleep, eat, rest, sleep. It's the best thing. Healing fully internally and externally is so important for mamas. But I'm doing fine now, obviously. But I still feel like I'm still in my 1 year of postpartum. I'm still within my 1 year of birth. It's just been 10 months. So yeah, it's still very fresh in my eyes, and I think still I should just take it easy and just relax and don't put too much pressure on my body and stuff like that. Just you just realize this later on, in the moment you're filled with so many emotions and you're trying to hold on to something that is lost and gone, that you don't realize it in the moment. You realize it way in the future, like I'm doing it right now. A lot of you are like, how are you already, it's so good to see you back. How are you already bounced back? You're on all social media channels. Your personal life seems good. You seem happy. You look happy. You're stepping out more. You're interacting. You're uploading more. How did you just do all of this? Going through your separation, going through a breakup, raising a child. How are you doing it single-handedly? You're doing it so gracefully. And I have to say I am. I give myself credit for that. For just being super, super just strong, and just I don't know how I did it myself, dude. Sometimes you just get this power and you just get this feeling I gotta do it, man. There's no other option, and all you gotta do is just, just go for it, I guess. Yeah, so there are a lot of you who are stuck in a very vicious cycle of your breakups and your divorces and your relationships ending for 5 years, 2 years. You guys are just stuck in a phase where you can't get over your ex or your husband or partner, but I think it's time to know when to quit, man. You really need to know when to quit. I learned this from Mel Robbins, and she says people say don't quit, just stick along, stay along. It's okay for some things in life, but I think it's important to know when to quit that relationship, when to quit the friendship, when to quit that job. If something is not serving you, adding value to your life, giving you purpose, just drop out of it or just walk out of it. I think that is a very crucial point in your life where things will start to change for you for the better. And you will start to sense whether it was the right decision or not. But unless you leave that chapter, you're not going to know whether it was the right decision or not. And so for all of you who are stuck in a limbo, if you're stuck in a place where you just are not in or out of anything, a job, relationship, friendship, just make a decision. Either go all in or go all out and see where that takes you, because sometimes just being in the middle can be a very long drag, and it's a very long life. You want to start turning your life around for the better. Not to say that I'm fully healed and I'm yay, but I'm getting there. I'm happy. I never thought I would be here. I never knew a life without my partner. I never knew a life where I would be single again. I would be 31 and starting all over again as single parent. I had no freaking idea this was awaiting me. This was the future that was coming. In 2020, when I got married, I'm I didn't know everything would happen so quickly. But I just think things happen for a reason. They change for a reason. There's a season for every phase of your life, and you got to recognize that season. And sometimes it's just not meant for you, and you will figure it out in the way. There's a gut feeling, there's an intuition, there's a pull. You'll just have to be more aware of yourself and focus on yourself to understand what your heart wants and what your gut is telling you. You just have to be very aware to listen to that instead of listening to external opinion. Like your parents, your friends, they'll keep telling you, you should do this, you should do that, iske saath raho, iske saath mat raho. Listen to all of it, but then go back to like what you really feel like and what your heart is telling you. What is that feeling? Are you getting joy? Are you feeling like uneasy? Are you uncomfortable? It's very important to recognize these feelings, and that's why like spending time with yourself is important, to understand what you're feeling instead of like having noises in your head. I think where people are most uncomfortable is in the pain. I don't think people know how to sit in their pain and sit in their like silence or sit in the heartbreak. I think they just want something so fast that they either bounce back or sleep with 10 other people or go for a rebound or find someone to date or go back with their ex, and like they're just not comfortable sitting in pain. And I think you have to sit in pain for a very long time, like gut-wrenching pain, like where it's like you can't breathe pain. You know, it's like, I wouldn't know, but like losing someone, for example, to death, or like your marriage ending, and like that gut-wrenching pain. It may seem like I can't do this, maybe I was mistaken, let me just go back to that toxic relationship, or maybe just let's go back to that relationship that wasn't meant for me. It could be any reason that you're uncomfortable, and stay in the pain. It's just a few months, just stay in it. Once you pass that storm and when you're coming down from it, there's just this release. There's this like automatic release that maybe this was right all along, or maybe this was wrong all along. You will know what it is, yes or no. But unless you leave the situation, unless you leave your familiar place and you sit in pain, you're not going to know what's meant for you and what's intended to be in your life. The decision to like separate, or the decision to like leave my marriage and leave certain things in my life it's not easy. These decisions don't come easy. Okay, it's not going to feel good. It's not supposed to feel good. It's very painful. But I think do it. Like, this is your sign, like do it. You know, whatever it is, even that job, like stop sulking and staying in that job that is not serving you and you're just dragging through because it's paying you a salary, and just see how you feel. Like, focus on that. Focus on your like energy around you, you know. Focus on the energy when you are with certain people. If it's not right, then you got to leave those friendships. It's very important to recognize that as you grow up into an adult, because you don't want to stay being a child. You don't want to stay in very immature relationships, any form of relationships, you know. When I say relationships, I'm not just talking about partner. There's so many more relationships in your life. Friends, colleagues, boss relationship, like your sisters, you know, your aunts, whoever's close to you. Like, you recognize that discomfort and you want to leave certain friendships and people behind. And I'm just like, wherever I am right now, I'm just like thankful for where the Lord has guided me, because I just felt like this is the path where I was meant to go on, and I stuck onto it for a reason. And it's just like, I know I'm in a different place, and someday I will speak more on this, or maybe not. It has been a lot of pain and like a lot of discomfort and a lot of difficult decisions and a lot of uncomfortable moments, and like, it's okay. It doesn't have to be an ugly ending, but it can be an amicable ending, you know. But it's just, it has to end sometimes. Doing this alone is not easy. I feel very lonely in the night. Some nights I feel lonely, not all nights. And I feel that like the want of companionship, and I feel I miss a partner, and I feel like I've only been with someone in my entire life. Like, since I was 17, I've been with someone. So I don't know what it's like to be single. And firstly, to be so aware of myself, to be an adult, to be a mom, and then be single is a whole other vibe than being like 22 and single, you know. It's not like I jumped onto the next man, or I like went back, or like I just sat in this. And so like, it's sort of like guiding me where to go next, if that makes any sense. Just like, I don't know, I felt like I needed to say these things. There's a lot of things on my chest that I wanted to tell you guys. It's just like for you guys, because I feel like you need to hear this. Just to guide you in, if you're stuck or if anything's going on in your life, like how to maneuver, how to move on to the next phase of your life, how to move on to the next step of your life. life is long, it's very long, and you want to make sure you're living it in the most joyous way, I would say. You want to be happy, you want to start smiling, and it's not always going to be easy and comfortable, and good things don't come easy. It comes with a lot of discomfort and putting yourself in a lot of uncomfortable situations to finally get to a place of comfort and safety. And some things don't work out, guys. It's okay. I know you can't believe it. Like, you guys put us on a pedestal, our relationship on a pedestal, like all public figures, they're put on a pedestal, and then they're like, why is this happening? Like, why are they breaking up? It's the season of divorces, everyone's getting divorced. I don't believe in love anymore. I thought you guys were the couple, get back. Like, this is, and I'm just like, even I wonder, like, why are people getting divorced? Like, everybody is like separating, and like, but then I realized people are just more aware of what they want. That's why you're seeing a series of divorces and series of like different relationships now and breakups after 10 years, 15 years, married couples, like so long. It's because people are starting to get aware of what they really want in life. You know, it's just that. Earlier, or just our parents ke zamane mein, back in the day, we just were like, fine, we've invested like 7 to 8 years in this relationship, and you know, it's time is wasted. Like, we spend so much time, I might as well live my entire life with this person. Who's going to look for another partner? Oh my god, that is like the biggest mistake you will do for yourself. Even if you're into late into your 40s or 50s, I truly believe you have a significant chunk of life left to live. Why would you just like settle for that one person? It's like the movie One Day, right? They got to spend just like a few years together before she died. But even those few years was so profound and so meaningful that it filled his heart with joy. You know, so I think even if you get like 2-3 years with the love of your life after leaving even if you get like 2-3 years of spending time with like someone you really love after leaving your previous relationship, I think that's worth it. People are starting to get more aware of what they want, just like understanding like this is not the life they want to live. Partners are understanding like they want different lives, and it's not okay to sacrifice this life for her or him. And it's just that, like, trying to understand better what we want. And women are also starting to understand what they want from their life and from their partner. I think that is why you're seeing so many separations and divorces. It's not in the light of, I'm not going to believe in love, and ultimately they only get divorced. So what's the point? I don't want to get married. Anybody young watching me and has watched my journey, please, I request you not to think like this. Like, I can only tell you, and I can't control how you think, but please, like, I know a lot of you have written to me and have said, I don't believe in love anymore, get back, and this and that. That is not the point. The point is, like, you kind of know what you want at the end of the day, and I urge you to think about what you want. Just because you spent a significant chunk of your life with someone, or if you've been in that job for like 10 years and you're like, now I will get a promotion at any time, like I can't leave this job now, and then your life has passed and you've not gotten a promotion and you just wasted your life, you know. It's like that. It's like knowing when to quit, when you're like, I don't think this is my life right now. I don't think this is going to align with what I really want. And so I still believe in love. I know I'm going to be really happy with someone in the future. I'm open to it. But right now, it's just me. A lot of you are actually like, are you ever going to get married again? Are you ever going to fall in love? I'm 31. I have the rest of my life left. I'm not going to just be a celibate and be like, that's it. One life, one love. It's all I'm going to do. No, dude, like, life is filled with amazing people and amazing opportunities. At some point, this is going to be just a part of my life, you guys. It seems very big right now, but in the next 10 years, it's going to seem like it all happened for a reason, and why it happened, it's going to make sense to me. And yeah, but right now, it's just me. Right now, it's just focusing on me, getting myself back on track, my health, my mental health, focusing on what I really want. Arey, pata to chale ki mujhe chahiye kya? How can I just... Like, you know, people just jump into next relationships and rebounds, hoping to get away from their exes and lead in a very dark place. They just like are stewing in so much pain. Please believe in your worth, women. Like, you are so worth it. Not anyone's deserving of your body or deserving of you. Nobody should just get a part of you or get a slice of you or taste of you. And I don't mean that literally. I just mean like no one should like just get you because they can. You know, I really think that in order to be like a valuable woman, in order to be a woman of substance, you have to sort of grow after your relationship ends. You have to grow. You got to spend time with the people you love, cultivate new relationships, get a better job, work on your physical body. Stay with the pain. Let the pain leave your body fully. And you'll know when that happens and you're like, okay, now I'm ready to get back, you know. Don't jump into meaningless sex after meaningless relationships after meaningless. You are worth it, my girl. Like, you are so worth it. You are just like, you're like a diamond in the rough. Think of yourself as, no, I can't be just anybody's. I can't be accessible to anybody just because I'm brokenhearted. I'm not going to let anybody into my life. I got to shut the doors for a while. And you got to shut it. It may be for 2, 3 years, 4, 5, 6 years, whatever. Don't put a timeline to it. When that person walks into your life in 45, 50 years, when you're like, it won't take that long. But the minute you let go, you attract like a lot of good things in your life. You got to let go of chasing this idea of love, chasing this idea of a marriage that you see on social media or celebrity marriages. They're all human beings. They're going through difficult times at the back that you don't know about. So let go of this fantasy of a marriage and you will just meet someone when you got to meet someone. But of course, you got to put in your own efforts of getting out and like, you know, stuff like that. Don't imagine sitting on your couch and meeting the love of your life. But that'll happen at the right time. Don't push yourself, yeah? Okay, that's like a really long 24-minute video. This should be a video in itself. Anyway, that's why my vlogs are there. Alright, so I gotta go. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I got home for my LASIK surgery. Gosh, my eyes feel so glassy, babe. Ek glassy, do glassy.
No.
So sweet, mom. Start a new chapter. This is your sign of Mars telling you to start a new chapter in your life.